As I begin my reading, I get probably halfway through the second pull and realize that my mic is not on. And so no audio has been recorded at all. So I decide that that is a sign that maybe there's some other messages in the card, and I need to just take a moment to breathe and start over. And then I pull trust and patience. That's what it's like. I mean, if you woke up late and you stubbed your toe and you couldn't find your keys and you had to reorganize part of your day because of the way your morning started, rather than being frustrated and angry and short tempered and casting blame on all these different things, it is such a beautiful message to be reminded that there is probably a reason that you were delayed today, that you didn't get that message through, that you had to start over on that project, that your computer crashed, and all of these things feel like they're just intensely frustrating. They're challenges to overcome, but sometimes these are helping us find a better way. I remember one time I realized that I did not save the final changes in a paper that I was writing for school. And when I opened up the document, as I was trying to remember all the changes that I had made, I had some revelations about what I really wanted to say and found a much more clear way to say it. And it ended up being a much better paper as a result. That delay, that distraction helped me reformulate my plan. And I had to just trust that process. I had to trust that I was capable of doing that work well over and over and over again. And it would even get better the next time around. But I also had to be patient with myself. Because if I had just allowed myself to be frustrated when I went back to that work, I would have not been able to come up with such a profound way of articulating what it is that I wanted to say. When we are patient and when we trust what is happening to us in those moments, we're giving ourselves the opportunity to do even better work. We're giving the universe the opportunity to show us the best path, to show us the easiest path, to avert us from danger or difficulties or unnecessary efforts that are going to not be taken in the same way. So, this message today of trust and patience, the prosperity and completeness message that we all needed to hear today, feeling as though things are coming together in a way that doesn't just look whole to others, it feels whole to you. It feels as though the pieces that are necessary for the feeling of prosperity. Prosperity isn't just about the financial resources, it's about feeling as though you have everything that you need in life. So, for some people, the concept of prosperity is entirely to do with having a family dynamic that is supportive and stable and secure and safe. For some, it's just knowing that they have a roof over their head and enough to eat, and they have the ability to stay warm and they stay safe, and they have, just enough to do what they need to do. And for others, that sense of prosperity is the ability to give back, to have enough, do what they need, and then a little bit more, because there are people in their life that have been there for them, that have been supportive to them, that need a little extra support, or coming down the road, they may have a rough time, and you want to finally be able to give back to them and show them how much you appreciate and how much they have done for you in your life. Prosperity and completeness being the full picture of everything that one needs in order to feel fulfilled, in order to feel the bliss that they deserve. This is not some big ask. These are not dreams of being rich and wealthy beyond your wildest imagination. These are the realistic concepts of abundance in terms of not just your family and your social life, feeling loved and being loved, feeling appreciated, feeling valued, feeling heard and seen, having enough to do what you need to do, also to enjoy your life a little bit, and also to be able to extend a hand to those who need a little hand to lift them up out of a difficult time. Being able to show your appreciation to artists in the world who work so hard to share their creations with you that give us a little bit of joy. You want to be able to give back to them in the ways that they give to us. Prosperity and completeness being the full picture that you deserve. This has always been your birthright. This has always been what you've asked for. This is the completeness of your manifesting. And I want you to claim and accept that right now. These two cards coming up together of new beginnings and leadership. And what I'm seeing is somebody being given an opportunity to take a strong role in guiding others, being a mentor to others. This isn't just about being a boss, this is about demonstrating your experience and your wisdom so that others have a path to follow that allows them to feel confident and build confidence in their own abilities. Leadership is about creating more leaders. It's about demonstrating to others the qualities that make a good leader. Because when you demonstrate those qualities without demanding any uh, order to how things go, people will naturally fall in alignment because they want to learn how to be a good leader. And they're learning from you by the way that you demonstrate how to be a good leader. So, leadership is not in telling people that you're the boss and why, but in showing people why you rose to that degree of success in the work that you're actually doing. They will naturally want to fall behind and they will want to emulate the work that you're doing. They will learn from what you're doing, and that will all occur without any force or any need to direct the process. But I'm also feeling that this is a new beginning for you. So whether you've been in a leadership role or not before doesn't matter. It's either that you are stepping into this role for the first time ever and you didn't know how to do it before, or it's a new opportunity for you to apply what you've learned to this guiding role, to this role of mentorship, to this role of uh, being someone that others can look up to, that can learn from, doing things in a different way. It's either it feels for some this might be like you're embarking upon a new endeavor entirely, and for some this is a new role, maybe in your workplace, or a volunteering capacity where you're being put in a position where others are looking up to you for guidance and you are demonstrating for them the qualities that they will learn and they will pick up to become better leaders in the future for themselves, not just for who they are leading their own lives, but for potentially putting themselves into your position someday as you move on from that position. So there's a lot of, it feels like a very heightened importance. And I want you to go ahead and claim today that you are ready to accept this new role.